the origin return. It's the return of the origin of Rain. I have 100%ed Risk of Rain return. And thank goodness, because this last hour was miserable. Can I just say, the last 2 hours of me playing this game, trying to get this artifact on Rainstorm, has been miserable. It's miserable. I have been camped by volatiles. I have been max ranged by overloadings. I have been outrun by blazings. I have been telefragged by frenzied. Medic really hasn't been that bad. Best edition of the elites by far. For roughly 2 hours, trying to get one run past level 4. Technically level 5. Molten Core / Hive. This is the first run that has not died within about 20 seconds of stage 5. The first one. Because 5 times in a row, I got evolved Lemurians on Core. And 2 times in a row, I got Gup on Hive. 3 times. 3 times in a row, I got Gup on Hive. On the third Gup, I made it through. Because I was literally trapped on Frozen Wastes. I was trapped on Rally Point Delta for about... How long has it been? About 30 minutes. I was trapped there for about 30 minutes by a bunch of golems that were spawning faster than I could kill them as Glass Pilot with a crowbar. They were spawning faster than I could kill them. And you can see my build. You can see it right here. Quiet, dude. You can see it right here. I had Ceremonial Dagger, Gasoline, Sticky Bomb, and Crowbar. And I could not kill them faster than they were spawning. I think it took so long, I ended up on, like, impossible by the end of it. I was on, like, I want to say, like, 35 minutes. It took forever. And for the record, I'm hitting the exit immediately. I was just trapped on a bunch of rope. Because I couldn't get down and I couldn't go up. I literally had to farm for Charge Field Generator to dash through to get enough room to be able to kill them. Because it kept locking my ability to shoot up. Not that it mattered, because I couldn't kill them fast enough. It sucked. And the one run that forced me to farm, I finally won. Even though I still got Gups on Hive. But at least it wasn't Molten Core. Evolved Lemurians is infinitely worse. I got Lemurian Cavalry on Temple, but that's infinitely better than Bugs. So I'll take it. I got Elder Lemurians on this stage, you can see. So like this stage was easy, but also this stage was going to be easy pretty much no matter what. It was either going to be Cavalry, this, or like the Jellyfish, and like none of them were particularly dangerous. Like the Providence is the danger on this stage. No Bugs is crazy. Yeah, it's the only way I was going to get past that stage. No way. I mean, to be fair, I was Pilot. I was like the best character to deal with it, but that didn't help with the the evolved Lemurians. That didn't fucking help. Providence is not a danger. Yeah, but he's the most dangerous thing on this level. Like, the Elder Lemurians aren't going to kill you. The juvenile vagrants aren't going to kill you. The Lemurian Cavalry, I mean, maybe, but I dealt with that on Temple. That wasn't going to be... I already dealt with that just fine. It doesn't spawn them very much on Honor. So, like, he's the only thing that poses a threat. Gilded Worms, I still hate. Still almost killed me. You can see my build here. I got everything pretty much in the order that you see here, with the exception of I believe I got 8 scarves before I got the rest of the whites, and I only just got the second prophet cape. So, Gilded Worms are the real final boss. It feels that way. I really hope when I pick this up, it doesn't spawn a new Providence phase. 100%! Fucking finally! This artifact was a pain in my butt. Ugh. Thank goodness. I didn't even get to kaleidoscope, find the artifact of origin. 100%! 100% baby! It shows up on my Steam profile. Let's go. Let's fucking go. The problem with Conqueror's Hockey. Thank you, recommended. Where can I post this that you can see it? Hold on. Perfect. Wait, perfect. There. Ta-da! Look, I did it. 100%. Yakpacento! I think the only thing I got on Drizzle was Robomando, because you have to. There might have been one other thing, but I don't... I certainly don't remember what it was. We did it! Thank goodness. Get me off this planet. Finally, I can play the game for fun now. Immediately plays Pikmin. How are you, Thunder? How have you been? What's up? And so he left, with his dreams of the sky below. I thought he was a robot. I thought he would dream of electric sheep. Chaos Mario 3.0. Possibly less painful. Since this is 100%, I will watch the credits. And I'll reminisce. Yeah, let me look at some of these achievements and see which ones. I guess I won't do that because if I do something else, it will lag. Possibly less painful. Possibly. Possibly less painful. Man, this game is good. Well, I guess officially the thing that we're looking forward to next is the Risk of Rain mobile gacha. But no one's looking forward to that. So we're looking forward to the new DLC for Risk of Rain 2. It's a soft lock cutscene of Mario sinking into quicksand. Oh no. They've made the RNG even worse. Oh my gosh, I love that Lemurian cavalry in the old one. That's adorable. Feels like I'm dropping frames, but it doesn't say I'm dropping frames. I guess that's just my game hitching up, because my graphics card is poopy. Did you see that Bandit clip on RR2 DLC on Twitter? No, I haven't. I just got a notification that apparently Twitch is rolling out enhanced transcoding, but I don't have nearly good enough a GPU, so it doesn't matter. You still have to watch in 720 or nothing. Sorry, chat. Sorry, comments. Sorry, YouTube. You got Dynamite back. That's amazing. There's new moves. Thank goodness. The old Gilded Worms look kind of dopey. New moves. That's like what the one thing I want the most. I really wish that they would just make an alternate for every move. I hate that there's always one move that doesn't get an alternate. Like, sure, I'm not the makers. I don't know how much work it is, but it's so dissatisfying to have one move that doesn't change. It's so annoying. Let us change it. It's Dynamite on crack. Well, I guess it kind of would have to be, considering how much worse it would be in 3D. Like, it would be so much worse. So they would have to, like, mega buff it. It would either have to be stupid strong or stupid huge. Like, spirals into more dynamite like a cluster bomb? Yeah, so they made it super huge. It's gotta be one of the two, otherwise it's worthless. I mean, just like look at like Multi's like little cluster bomb. It's worthless, dude. It is worthless. It's everything else on that character that makes him good. Which, to be fair, I guess Bandit's kit's already good. And his right click... No, it's not his right click. His right click has an alternate already. His primary has an alternate. His secondary has an alternate. His utility doesn't. So it's a utility. So instead of like the invisibility, that's so important. They have to make it good. And it's already broken? Yeah, but like his utility is like so good. It's so important. Yeah, his secondary stuff by far. Shout out to all the beautiful people who made this game. I don't know if the sound's working, but I'm not tabbed in, so I mean it wouldn't be working either way. There you go. But, you know, like now, it's the credits. There is no music, so... I mean, I guess this will stop it from stuttering a little bit. Just in time for it to end. Risk of Rain, the originals. Shout out to them making the online. That was sick. Chris Christodoulou, such a good composer. So good. Rain, formerly known as Purple. You're welcome. I 100%ed your game again for the third time. This is the third time I have 100%ed a Risk of Rain game, because it's the third game. Oh my gosh, that pilot sprite is so derp. You can see his robot leg. That is so derp. What an adorable little boy. Synchro Jensen makes him broken. Exactly. But if they're replacing the Invis with Dynamite, Dynamite gotta be broken. Dynamite gotta be broken, dude. Especially since he's gonna have no movement, he's gotta have some chunk. He gotta be a glass cannon, bro. No movement? Gotta be doing damage. They could, if they wanted. They have the precedent between multi and handy and returns. They could just add a third ability if they wanted. That is it frees up more creativity if they do that. Still going to be unsatisfying to have one move that you can't change though. That's pain. That's pain. Complete. Thank Lord. Finally. Wasn't more difficult than Providence Trials, but it is nice to finally have it all. Now we do one run on Monsoon, and by run I mean instantly die because we're gonna get jellyfish. I fucking knew it. This is what I've been dealing with for hours. For hours. Just this. Reset. Mash square. Start again. That's it. That's what I've been doing for hours. Because I keep getting jellyfish. Give me this item. Every time. Don't act like this isn't what happens to me all the fucking time. Hope Akri gets the teleport. Oh, that would be so good, dude. I learned how to do this specifically for this because it was impossible to do this as Huntress. Alright. We'll get him eventually. By the way, while I was doing this challenge one time, I got overloading shocked by one of these wood guys while it was in the ground. Or no, it was a turnip. One of the turnips. No, not a turnip. It was a wood guy, yeah. One of the wood guys was in the ground. He teleported into the ground where I could not hit him. And the overloading shocked me to death. And I died. Which is... I hate the elites in this game. They made them so much worse. Alright. Alright. Case in point! Case in point! Fuck you. Exactly what I was fucking talking about. Fucking damn it. Never again. I never have to do those runs again. Thank you, Screenshot Manager. I'll make this one public. Anybody can look at this and me getting 100% in this. There you go. 100% completion, baby! Is it a spoiler for how you unlock Origin? It feels pretty obvious. It's like, oh, look at that. All the purple artifacts light up when you fight Providence. I wonder how you unlock Origin. Gee, I wonder. That doesn't seem like... That doesn't seem like something that would count as a spoiler. You don't see what it is, you don't see what it does, only that it exists. I'm just, nah. Normal. There you go. Done. Now you too can see me unlock Origin. Without tuning into Twitch, I guess. Well, I have to wake up early tomorrow, so I guess that's it. 4.2 players have this achievement. What's the rarest achievement? Providence Trials. Enforcer is 2.5%. Handy is 2.5%. Minor is 2.5%. I'm noticing a theme. Why can you compare to other people? That's so funny. Wow, it really outs you as to what you have and haven't unlocked, huh? Damn. That's funny. I wish you could compare in general. I want to sort it by rarest, but oh well. I guess I'll just have to go through the list. Is there anything else anywhere close to 2.5%? Artificer's Providence Trial is 2.4%. Officially the hardest game. Officially the hardest character. Somehow. Some way. They've made Artificier the worst character again. God damn it. 4.9% have done kill Providence while backflipping. That was easier than beating. Well, that was easier than just beating Providence in general with Artificer. Come on, man. 6.9% on Razor Penny. Let's go. 12 enemies with a gold-plated bomb. Let's go. Comedy. Drifter has a 9.9% on get 20 temporary items at once. Even though there's an entire challenge dedicated to it, that's still in the top 10%. That's silly. Nope, that's it. The most difficult achievement in the game is play Artificier slightly well. Goes to show how broken Sniper is. True. It's almost like Melee suck, and then Artificier is somehow even a tier below them. Like the exact opposite of Sniper, where it doesn't have a good movement ability horizontally. You have to put things in a specific position rather than reaching most of the stage. And you do tick damage without critting, as opposed to one big shot that does crit. That guarantees crit at that. Already has lower Providence results than Enforcer. I'm telling you, it's awful. Artificer was awful to do. I think, was it? Yeah, it was. That's the one that I couldn't remember before. It was Merc and Artificer that were the worst ones for me to do. That's who it was. It was Artificier. That was miserable to do. It's awful. I mean, I did too, but it sucks. It fucking sucks to beat it with them. Artificier has no scaling. It has no proc. It has nothing. There's nothing. There's no good builds. None. There's not a single good build. Nanobomb spam. You don't get, like, enough backup mags until, like, way later. You just have to deal with all of the early game with nothing. No resources, no value. Especially with the frenzied crabs on level 2. No midges. No maidens. Didn't they make a Megamind 2? That's wild. I heard it was terrible. That keeps happening. I think like every sequel in the last 2 years, every movie sequel specifically, I think every movie sequel in the last like 2 years has been terrible somehow. I don't know how that keeps happening. Actually, I guess I do know how that's happening because honestly, that's kind of been a thing for like the last decade. Is that sequels have been bad. I think it was only like during Marvel that sequels stopped being bad for a while. Worst animated sequels of all time. Oof. That hurts. Megamind was so good too. But to be fair, let's be honest. It didn't need a sequel. We all knew it didn't need a sequel. We all knew it would flop too. I had hope. I didn't have anything else, but I did have hope. Maybe it'll be not bad. That's the best I could do, I'll be honest. Oh my gosh, look what's in my recommended right now. Dude, look at this. Hold on. How do I how do I show this? I did. Let's go. Look look what's in my recommended right now. Why Megamind 2 is a cinematic disaster. That's amazing. What are the odds, dude? You just watched that an hour ago. Kung Fu Panda 4 was also a disaster? No! Not like this. Why are all the sequels bad lately? Oh, we know why. We know why all the sequels are bad lately. That's not true. Avatar Way of Water was great. So there's that. Though I think they took like, what, 12 years to make that movie? I hope it was good. I would hope. They reinvented CGI to make that movie. To just stop making sequels of 2000 and 2010 movies. Apparently. I guess to be fair, that's always been a thing. I remember sequels used to be bad for a long time. Like, everybody didn't like the Star Wars sequels slash prequels. And then they didn't like the Rise of Skywalker sequels. Wally 2 gets announced. I'm writing my own obituary. I can't even fathom how they would make a Wally 2. How would they even do that? Like, the story's over. Their humans are on Earth. Like, there's no they've lost weight. They've got their bone density back. The robots are just there now. Like, how to that to this Toy Story writers. Uh, that's fair. I mean, at least you can just switch Andy out for a new kid and write it for a new generation, I guess. That's Pixar. Is Wally not Pixar? I thought Wally was Pixar. Guess what animated Wally? Yeah. So, who knows how that goes? At least The Incredibles 2 was good. Man, I liked it. What was Last Wish a sequel to? Oh, Puss in Boots, fuck, I never got to watch that movie. Damn it. I totally forgot. Damn it. The masterpiece. They're right. Donkey really has just corrupted that word. It's so hard to not say masterpiece that way. That word has just been completely deformed. I'll be honest, a lot of the multiverse movies have been pretty bad. I feel like it wasn't that hard to fuck up Spider-Verse 2. I feel like they absolutely could have ruined that movie. And I feel like it wouldn't have been very difficult either. Especially considering the freaking Doctor Strange sequel. Ugh. That movie felt like it was made by a room of producers, not a room of writers. Maybe even just a room of executives. Trash. Just the Marvel ones. A lot of the original movies are still fine. Although I think that ripoff company is making a movie about Steamboat Willie. Now that it's public domain. Did I remember to change my title? Yes, I did. Good for me. Good for you. Alright. Fine, I'll go to bed. I gotta wake up. What? Fine. The live action versions of Sims and Minecraft. I am not even going to begin on what a stupid idea that is. What worse franchises could you have possibly picked for live action? I'm pretty sure someone made live action Minecraft as a joke once. Like, what franchise could have possibly been worse? I mean, they are franchises that make money, but like, they are like the least realistic Break Academy. They're like the least realistic games ever. Like, unless you made a Minecraft a trash horror film, like, there's nothing that you could do with it. I mean, I guess you could remake the Lego movie, but worse. Oh, you know what? That would be pretty funny if they actually did modded Minecraft instead. And basically just make it the Dungeons and Dragons movie. That would actually be pretty funny. Going to be an isekai. I can only imagine the pain if you got isekai'd into The Sims. That would be like the movie Idiocracy. Just like, how do you function? What do you mean you set? What do you mean you set your cereal on fire? I meant Minecraft. I know, but just imagine an isekai of The Sims. Minecraft already is an isekai, basically. That's basically just how it works. And that's my point about it being, unless it's like a cheap horror film, there's nothing to do. But like an isekai into The Sims is just idiocracy. Like that sounds miserable. Like, how do you function? You would be like the only person with half a brain for miles. It's like, imagine living with a bunch of people that just pee on the floor if they don't get the idea to go to the bathroom. Right? Like, they'll just starve to death. Like, if you put them in the pool, they drown. Like, what is this? You are a grown human. How do you not know how to do this basic stuff? What do you mean you can't make toast? What do you mean you set the toast on fire? The comedic potential is vast. I mean, just like Idiocracy, but I mean, it would be miserable for the person there. On the plus side, I guess you could become, like, any job you wanted, very literally, because you're definitely more capable than any of them. You want to be president? Go for it. Scientist? Go for it. You want to be an actor? Great. I feel like if there was ever an isekai where you just straight up could not speak the language that you arrive in, it would be The Sims. Lahara Banarba Bobana. It's like, what? Was that words? Klimbanara Christo. What? Who are you? What's your name? Flinbana Baspo. What? Who are you? Where am I? Ohana means family. Why was that one in English? So stupid. Lance House Joel's meme house. Oh god. Oh gosh, that's right. It's also The Sims, so like people will just randomly punch you. People will just randomly punch you, set stuff on fire, pee on the floor, like taking care of children. Except everyone is a child. That sounds awful. Well, on the plus side, I guess taking care of your own children would feel a lot better. It's like, all right, well now I'm doing this for a reason I actually want, at least, instead of doing it just to have basic social interaction. But the protagonist isn't in any of Grace still plays this world. Yikes. Well, at least dating's easier. All you have to say is woohoo, and suddenly everyone in the room has hearts over their head. I like to imagine that in that world, using normal English is just like magic spells. Fuck's sake. You just say woohoo, everyone in the house suddenly gets hearts. You say add cash, and suddenly you're rich. Buy bathtub. Buy fancy bathtub. Add wall. Remove wall. Add pool. you just it just like uses all the commands. That would be so funny. Dumb enough to fall for it. I mean, have you heard his English? It sounds like Simlish. Catching strays on a school night. Sounds like a baller like rap song or something. And it would definitely be about a school shooting. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks. Catches strays on a school night. Yeah. Shame I can't rap. That people can't leave the school in a meteor event. Sims will now leave a building in the case of a meteor strike, unless that building is a school, in which case the children will not be allowed to leave and will die. God, those patch notes were so funny. Oh my gosh, the auto-tune only made it better. Prevented woo-hooing death. Fixed woo-hooing with death, preventing the death of a character. Prevented them from taking a sim to the afterlife. And yet Sims still has better patch notes than Smash Bros. Why, Nintendo? And Unite. You know, true. Any Nintendo game for that matter. That's not true. Splatoon gets really good patch notes. For some reason. At least last I heard of it. What? I heard you guys get numbers. Just because you have bad patches doesn't mean you don't get good patch notes. I saw numbers last I checked. I was jealous. I also love the sentence, do you know how long Crab Tank was meta? That's such a sentence. That would make sense in no other context. Alright, this is the third time I'm saying I should go to bed. I should go to bed. Good night, Thunder. Have a good night. Good night, all you beautiful people watching my videos for some reason. Fuck, I'm behind on editing again. Damn it. Ah. Whatever. Good night. You mean you? Mostly. And for some reason, like 40 people that watch my VODs. Shout out. Appreciate you.